Chrono trigger. It's not. Okay, that should... Yeah, there we go. So this is probably, in most likelihood, going to be the last New Game Plus stream for Chrono Trigger, just because I'm about out of stuff to do. The nice little NG Plus boss fights in these things were all nice. But all that's left is Tower of Omen and then Lavos. Black Omen. Always think that's an item when I see it. It never is. Yeah, that'll do it. We, of course, have OP as hell Gold Stud Magus.
Fools! Have you not learned your lesson? We are made immortal. We shall live forever with Lavos, who feasts upon this planet from within. Now he rests and gathers strength, but in a mere 999 years he will emerge to rain destruction upon the earth and crown itself its king. The Black Omen is the path which leads to Lavos. It is the conduit through which our limitless power flows. As long as the almighty Lavos reigns, your dreams are all for naught. Sacrifice yourself to Lavos and fulfill the only purpose left to you.
Owie. It's actually going to be significantly easier than the vortexes. There we go. That's why Robo's our third. Did you do Time's Eclipse? How about you tell me where Time's Eclipse is, and then we can figure out together whether or not I did it. Because that does not sound familiar. Bang out all 3 vortices, go to End of Time, Lavos Bucket, new option. Alright, I'll admit, I've definitely not done that. Hey! What's up, old guy? Have you, by chance, observed any odd distortions in time's fabric in recent days? Maybe? You speak of the dimensional vortices, no? One appears to have arisen in every age. All the important ones, at least. Indeed, then it is as I thought. What has happened? As it were, the bucket here has seemed a bit different as of late. Still connected to the Day of Lavos, of course, but there's more. A great power flows into it from some distant plane, far beyond even the darkened borders of time's eclipse. It is a power similar to that of Lavos, but not entirely the same. A fearsome presence, to be sure, and yet I sense longing and loneliness there as well. May well be another terrible foe awaits you in that place. If you have a mind to face it, by all means go, but I cannot say I recommend it. Oh, I mean, time's eclipse? Let's give it a shot. I don't even know what to expect here, frankly. That sounds like a heartbeat. I mean, my first guess of what to expect, since this would be post-Chrono Cross. Ugh. What is this place? Magus, is that you? How does that work? Here, Lavos is no more. This is the future in which we've defeated him. Post-Chrono Trigger. Ugh. Of course, Magus would be the most shocked by this. Whether that is the future of the world from which you've come, I do not know. There are as many worlds as there are potentialities. A new foe has arisen here in this endless expanse that is time's eclipse. It feasts upon thoughts, dreams, and memories. Do not think to meddle here. This enemy is my affair. I mean, he asked nicely, but since when has that ever worked on Magus or by Magus? New enemy waits beyond. What will you do? Fight. There's that heartbeat. Oh. I see why you were very intent on me doing this, Scala. You're here. I've not finished with you yet. Magus. Yes? No, the other one, the one currently dying. Oh, right. I believe I told you not to interfere. When have we ever listened to anyone say that, me? Let all that once was fade into oblivion. I welcome the end of existence. No, Scala. Free yourself from its spell. Please, you must open your eyes. Oh, no. Bye, future Magus. Don't worry, past Magus is here to pick up the slack.
No, impossible.
Offensive power incalculable. We are in extreme danger.
Embrace your destruction, it is inevitable.
So we're fighting the final boss, Devours Dreams from a Distant Dimension. Yeah, this looks pretty damn close to what Lavos' thing looks like in Chrono Cross. Mana Reaver steals MP. Oh, that's fair. Oh. Well, at least I've still got that. Chaos Zone Confuse. I'm pretty sure we're all immune to status effects, thankfully. Oh. Okay, don't do that again, noted. Alright, cool. The end of all and nothing. Oh dear. Yep, I was not ready for this. The end of all is nigh. Alright, so magic, bad idea, noted. Oh dear, that's probably not good. In the end, the future refused to change. So it would appear. Hey! What?
Wish to find Lavos, correct?
Yeah.
Many paths lie before you. You might choose to leap into that bucket, or fly the wings of time to the day of Lavos.
Or there's the Black Omen, which now straddles time, seeking to summon Lavos yet again. Such folly. Lusting so greedily after power that the power wields you. It is up to you to decide when and where you will face Lavos. However, do not think you stand alone. I have had glimpses, albeit vague, of events, people, and places that will empower you. 1 second, please. Sorry about that.
Speak to your companions. Some among you may well know the figures behind the events which I have seen. Borrow the might of all these lives throughout the ages. Let their strength become your own, for only then can you hope to defeat the enemy you face. Such is the power required should you wish to change the future. Remain here and bear witness to the world's fate.
Yeah, I mean, there is the, dino stuff. I could go do that, but that takes a while. And there's just... the rewards can be nice, but I feel like I already got the best stuff from it. Other than that is the Black Omen. Alright, Robo is still probably gonna stick around. He's got healing, and he's got a decent chance to just take an enormous chunk of HP off. Chrono's physical with his, thing. And I'm wondering if I should do something different with Magus. If magic's not worth it, I should put him on something other than the Golden Stud. A speed ring wouldn't go awry. No. Power Scarf wouldn't do nothing, but it wouldn't do a lot either. What's required for Omega Flare? I'm pretty sure that's with... Yeah, that's with Luca. And the thing doesn't seem to care much about all my magic nonsense, so probably not a great pick anyway. Power Crest would be decent. Sunglasses probably gonna take it, though. All three of them already have status immunity, so I don't have to worry about that. I just need to... probably be a bit more careful with when I attack. Because he was doing counters, and if I can just heal between doing counters, that'd help a lot. That using capsules might help. I have all these strength capsules, but those won't accomplish that much in the long run. Well, if I'm having Magus do physical attacks, I might as well, if this is like the finalist boss. And Robo some more magic to make his heals better. Just enough speed that a +3 equipment would bring them to max is probably good enough for that. Alright, we can try that again. Alright, retry. Devours dreams from a distant dimension. Okay, so any crit. You speed it up, the top of Lavos is a bouncy house. Wow. Oh, so just anyone hitting him during that first part loses all their MP. That's really not fair. I don't even want to attack. I must have gotten lucky and skipped past most of this fight with, yeah, that happening way sooner last time. Yeah, with that going on, switch to... and go ahead and throw one of those out, Robo. Oh, yeah. Those magics were well spent. And Chaos Zone Confuse, I am not concerned about. At least, maybe I should be slightly more concerned with how much it does. Thing is, if Robo gets a crit, it just skips a phase. The end of all and nothing. CHRONO. Wait, even if it misses, they still get the free counter? That's kind of lame. I think of rebranding since you'd still get confused viewers who think you're stealing Square's IP with this name. I can see how they'd get confused at the very least. Supernova. Oh, yeah, that's super fair. Get that back. Pandemonium. Going by the name Evie Luna. Oh, okay. The thing is, I have to wonder if Square might agree with those confused people, even if they're not correct. And I have to wonder if that could cause you trouble. Entirely original idea and it clears up confusion? Yeah. Phantasm. Up. Oh, fuck you. Alright, I thought that was gonna kill everyone. No longer going by skull everywhere, less likely to be doxxed. Yeah. Ooh, I win! Huzzah! Well, never mind. No huzzah. No, Scala! Ugh. Scala? It is no doubt but a matter of time before Lavos consumes the whole of my awareness. It was I, after all, who wished it. Wished from the depths of my sadness and despair that all that was would be erased. The strength you wield now cannot free me. No, Perhaps it is better said that no strength can. So long as you lean upon the crutch of power, this world's sorrow can know no true end. Don't worry, I'll use the chrono trigger later in another game that's not as good as this one. You know what, that's not much of a bar to set, actually. There are few games as good as this one, so that's not really fair to say to Chrono Cross. Return to your own time now. Dwell not on this. That was definitely more bullshit than regular Lavos, but I don't know if it was harder than regular Lavos. Scala. Janice, thank you. But I am the girl I was no more. Live and be strong. But, Scala. Farewell. Scala! So, you mean to say that no matter how hard I strive, no matter how strong I grow, there is nothing I might do to save you? Don't worry, Magus. When I eventually get around to Chrono Cross New Game Plus, which is gonna take a while, I want to take a break from that game, it wore me down, I'll actually bring you along to save your sister. What purpose then does this existence serve? This is to be the way of things, then let me abandon all that was and fade away as well. Should a part of me somehow even then remain, then perhaps that will be the birth of something new. Something with greater meaning than all this. What is this place? Where? How? Ugh. Who am I? What's happened? I don't remember a thing. There was something I needed to do, something I needed to find. I must find a way to remember. I will. It was Janus himself, longtime friend of yours, who found and documented a secret CCRD edition has on TV tropes. You mentioned this Janus friend of yours when I was playing Chrono Cross. They discovered all sorts of interesting stuff. I'd love to hear more about that. Whoop. Whoopsie. Basically, Magus and Guile are the same person. Yeah, that was what you told me. And sure enough, I did, like, look it up, and there was the concept art, and it was labeled Magus in Chrono Cross, and it just is Guile. And apparently they don't make any reference to it in-game at any point. Because I don't think even he knows, according to this ending. Yeah, that's cool. I wonder if... did Robo just completely trivialize that? I love how Robo... Initially, when you bring Robo to late game, he's kind of the worst because his speed is super low, and he's the first one to reach HP cap, which means in New Game Plus, he's kind of just the weakest character for most of it. And then you go into one of the vortexes, and you do his personal quest. His personal thing makes him fast as hell. And then you go into one of the vortexes, and you find the Calamity Arm that makes it so his crits deal the damage cap. And then you just also give him the Dragon Tier. So he ruins everything. Because the dragon tier means he crits semi-frequently. I think it brings you up to 30%? This ending kind of hits different because you had a bout of endgaming. Oh, geez. Felt this world was cruel and unforgiving, you wanted out. This included wishing all that was made into nothingness. Ooh. Hey, you really committing to the bit there. I don't even want to joke about that. Yeah, there's there. Now you guys can look at the art that's low res. You know what, Scala? Even if no one else says it, I'm sure at least someone else has said it, but I want you to know there's at least one extra person who's happy that you didn't. And that person's right here, it's Fish. Oh. Have a Discord by chance? Yeah, I do. I've got a... Stream Elements should send out a link within the next 30 or so minutes. But yes, I do have a Discord by chance. I have a channel, I'm sure that's what you meant, but I do have a Discord for personal use, as I'm sure everyone heard. Oop. (1005 AD). This is new. Fall of the Kingdom of Guardia. I have never seen this before. And the disappearance of the legendary sword, the Masamune. Oh, this is the new thing, delete. I knew that boss was leading into it. I didn't know there was, like, animation for it, too. Completed the game. Ending number 13, Dreams Epilogue. Them actually reaped what he sowed, got attacked, torn apart. Tempted to end up in a mental facility over Christmas. Jesus. Tamed Dream Seeker. Do I want to save? I actually want to go back and do... I actually don't want to save over that. I do want to still do Black Omen, because it's just fun. Not revel in it? I should hope not. I imagine there's some catharsis factor, but at the same time... on some level, you don't want it to happen. Oh, this happy, funny music. Frog is another... I do like how eventually all the characters come to be good. Hatred consumes and only hurts the self. Want to forgive and move on, you want to nothing these people, no living in your head rent-free. Yes, I agree. I think genuinely... the greatest victory you can have over someone is for them to be irrelevant to you. To have not let them decide what you are. or who you are. I'm not gonna tell anyone how to live their life. That's my opinion. That's how I'd like... If I've been harmed, that's ultimately how I'd like it to end. For whoever's harmed me. I like it to be... Maybe I'm better, but it's not because of them, it's in spite of them, and they don't mean anything to me. Gonna take 2025 off from streaming? Yeah, sounds like you might need that. "2026, you come back as Evie." Hell yeah. I'll see if I can get into some of those Evie streams. In the meantime, you are more than welcome here, and... You know, just, you're more than welcome here. Everyone is, to be fair. You throw in stink balls? Yeah, it's not gonna work. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming to me. Yeah, lock's still not gonna work, jackasses. Or maybe it did. I thought that counted as a status effect. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Alright, shield up negates all magic damage and most physical. I can remember that at least. Oh, absolutely. So, you might, maybe you know this, I am a writer. I've been a writer for quite a long time. I write, and I find writing my emotions helps me process them a lot, so I absolutely see how it helped you. It acted a lot fluff, but it very well could have been an autobiography. That's how it can feel sometimes. I feel like the most I've written has been when I am furiously putting out something that's just in me. And I'll go back, from a writing perspective, I'll be like, you know what, this line's pretty redundant. I don't need it along with what I said here. Ooh, yeah. That buff I gave Robo in magic has shot... I think his magic actually scales faster than the other characters, just because his magic stat is lower. So I think I've actually made him absurd as a healer now. Hey, the weaker version of these guys. I'll tell you what, I think that's one I'm gonna let you keep to yourself. Nah. Just have a save point here. Hey, yeah, all that avenue fucked you up, shaped you into the woman you are today. Well... You figure out which one exploded by the sound direction. Which I wonder if you even could do that with... no, it would have been 99. CRTs had stereo sound by then. I always forget when things happened, even if they were technically in my lifetime. Ooh. What was that out there? Yeah, I think some just fell outside. I'm gonna need to check on that real quick. Yeah, I think my cat just took a larger jump than he usually does, and... everything looked fine. I didn't see anything knocked over. No one in my house. Think I'm good. There we go. Your sister's cat was a menace. I've had a few menace cats. My current one is... well, he was fine for the longest time, but he's recently started digging through the trash. And that's caused issues. And there's also a second cat in the house who's decided because a table was moved, he doesn't want to use his... she doesn't want to use her litter box anymore. That's fun. Yeah, it does work even with status immunity. Ow. Ooh. What's your problem? There you go, Robo. That's what we like to see. Let's cap out the damage on these little bastards. These dodging shits. Go to a Pokemon tournament with friggin' 4 counts of minimize on your team. And you run sand. You run friggin' Sandstream. You wear shiny. You give him shiny sand. You're just the worst person to play in Pokemon, which is why Smogon banned all that crap. And then some new format came out that people started being... it's like apparently pretty oh dear. Chrono. I wasn't paying attention. Thank you, Robo. Robo, Chrono said ow. Administer treatment. Time you had Toriyama-style VTuber your namesake, you show it. No, I've actually seen it. I have actually found your YouTube channel, and I looked at some of those. Yeah, you were still, doing, I think you first came in here, you first came in because you found a VOD of one of my Chrono Trigger streams, and I was playing Chrono Cross, so that was enough to attract you in. Archived and privated because they would desecrate your comment section. Ugh. I did see you had privated all your videos. I didn't notice when that happened, and that was... I've figured I'd put 2 and 2 together when you told me earlier. I did see it, and I thought your model was very nice. Faceless, of course? Of course. I don't trust an elevator with no fights on it. Oh, great, these guys. Yeah. I've not received that as yet, but, like... I know it's only a matter of time before I get some trolls. And my first out-of-nowhere explosive video quite recently, and I was expecting more troll comments on it, but nothing. Steer clear of the drama commentary community. Yeah, That's why I try to avoid mentioning anything even slightly controversial, other than gaming opinions. I'll be as controversial as I feel like on those, because those don't mean anything outside of themselves. Here's one. Here's one that I'm sure will one day get me drawn and quartered. I don't think the first Last of Us game is all that good either. I know people have problems with The Last of Us 2. I didn't like the first one. Lolcow commentators especially turn on the own. Oh, of course they do. Is the friggin... Man. I can think off the top of my head of someone exactly like that, but I don't even want to say their name and give them attention. I've never watched one of their videos because I'm not stupid. I should say, I'm not dumb enough to engage with them in a way that benefits them in any way. There you go, Robo. Rude. I was using that. Just imagine. Aw, man. I imagine if they had, is their name synonymous with fashionable winged insect? No, actually. This person is actually pretty old school as far as YouTubers go. If anything, I think they use their real name still. I don't know if they even still do stuff. I feel like they got nuked into the ground at some point. Because even the joke of hating on them died. Robo level.
Snakes.
Chrono level. Why'd it have to be snakes? Elderly potheads. Why'd it have to be elderly potheads?
Hey, you got me quoting Family Guy jokes.
Magic Crest. It'd be really good if there were people in my team who used magic and also didn't have their magic defense maxed out already. I'm pretty sure everyone who uses magic already has capped magic defense with their equipment, so like Magic Crest feels superfluous. Let's check. Magus, max. Chrono, max. Robo, max. Luca, max. Frog, max. Marla, max. No, literally everyone has capped magic defense now. Oh yeah, I found the Venus bow for Marla. Or is it Marl? Genuinely uncertain. Yeah, let's give you one of those. I don't like how much you're missing. Most of it was from Osmos. Obtain Elixir and Vigilance Hat. Nova Armor. Mega Elixir. What do you got for sale? All kinds of great stuff? We'll see about that. You have healing items, at least. I feel like Turbo Ethers just aren't worth the extra expense. Then again... it's slightly more economical to buy High Ethers, yeah. Because Turbo Ether can refill at maxed 99 MP. But it costs 10,000 G, whereas High Ether costs 60 and costs 6,000. There's a slight price discrepancy there. And if you want to go purely by price, Mid Ethers actually beat out both of them. Half as much for a third the price. For potions, it's absolutely worth it, that price increase. Because that goes from essentially nothing to half your character is back. Oh, sweet, an extra haste helm. Bigger price disparity than the PS5 and the PS5 Pro. That thing is not gonna sell. There's too many memes about it not being worth it. Wonder how the Switch 2 will do. Because the leaks about that seem legit, at least. Then again, lots of Nintendo-related leaks seem legit until they don't come true. Your husband's PS5 is still goated? I was able to figure out it's a 5 because of the percentage. Gonna be called the Nintendo Focus. What's happening here? Oh, you. Alright, counter this. I was kidding. Okay, we're back to square one. There we go, that's better. Have annoying counterattackers in your life? Leave it to Robo. Missing some health? Leave it to Robo. Yeah, the super version of Luca's robot from the fair. That's all they can do, and I'm immune, so. Wonder if Robo functions as a sex toy on those trips away from home and loved ones. Well, from Chrono Cross, it looks like Luca never married. And when you're playing as Robo in, like, with all the hallucinations of who's most important to you, Luca's the one who shows up for him the first time. There you go, Robo. Ain't no shield gonna slow you down. You just tweet a controversial opinion, say... Oh, God. Hey, Luca doesn't have a smartphone and Twitter. She makes do with what she's got. Poor girl probably has a Zune. She would. To be fair, since it's hers though, it probably works better than an actual iPhone. I mean, she built a semi-sentient robot by herself and then repaired a fully sentient one also by herself. Ooh, Devil's Drop. Yeah, they throw stuff in the Omen that could still fuck with you even in late game. So she's like Terry Davis without the racism. Alright, time for me to be dumb and out of the loop. Who's Terry Davis? Is that a real person or a character? I feel like I should ask that part first. Oh, that's a lot of you. Ah, there's even two of them casting it. Ugh. Guy with tout an operating system he made all by himself called Temple OS. He was very mentally unstable, racist, and paranoid. Oh. Well then. I'm guessing the fact I've never heard of Temple OS means it didn't take off. Wait, were you running away, you metal slime little bastards? I mean, I'd say Luca is also pretty mentally stable, and I wouldn't call her paranoid either. I'd say everything she thinks is after her actually is after her. And she has time traveled, despite how some people might think that sounds. Game ending via train tracks, but even those in the drama community consider him a modern-day genius. I'm curious, but also don't want to know. Thank you, Robo. Ah, little bastard. Temple OS was released by his family, and one project came about from it was Zeal OS. Was it a Chrono Trigger reference on purpose, or is that a weird coincidence that this is happening now? I mean, zeal is a real word, to be fair. Oh, another speed capsule. And another one. Devout Christian, very anti-atheist, so you're guessing that's playing off him? That would explain where the name Temple came from, at least. If he was rather zealous, is the word we'll use. Maybe we stop comparing Luca to this guy. Another one was called Heretic OS. Okay, to be fair, I do not consider myself a religious person, but the novels I'm writing, I call one of the functioning titles for them as a group is the Books of Heresy, just because of what they're about.
Ah, gross. Ugh. Ew. Burn them all. Magus, get rid of whatever the hell these things are.
Thank you. Ugh, they're so gross, the mustache ones. Going outside for a bit, well, it's still good, but Discord is that? Okay. I mean, by the time you come back, I imagine Stream Elements will have put up my Discord link. Unless Stream Elements is fucking up again. It's done it before.
Yeah, that's right, I saw ya.
Ow, come on, Chrono, not you two. Yeah, you're running away, you little shit. Done. Ooh, Magus level.
Oh no, not more of you weirdos. Ew, you're gross.
Ah, they're gross and weird. Ah. Counters physical with what might have been an instant death move. Glad I decided to fry them the first time. Something's going on here. Perhaps not. You get to those by another way or something. I don't like not having treasure that I can see.
Ooh, wow.
Oh yeah, you're weird ass again. Mutant gas sleep. Didn't work.
Ah.
Alright, don't try that. Got it.
Try an explosive instead. One made of darkness.
Oh, he's not even draining HP from us. He's draining MP. I didn't even notice that.
Dang. It's alright, we got another bomb incoming.
That didn't kill.
And need to use a lot of ether and elixir after this shit. Ooh.
Or just one mid on everyone. Yeah, it brings us pretty well. That still leaves those chests in this room. Oh, wait. Could I have just... Am I stupid? Could I have really just walked on this? Speed capsule and a mega elixir. I'm dumb. Wow. I thought that was a separate thing. Wow. Good job, me. Upsy daisy. That's what I was waiting on.
Burn the snakes.
And pull your glove down because you're cool, Magus. And level up because you're cool, Robo. Ow. And who wants to step up next? Robots. Robots with no actual means of harming it. Ow! Barring some iron balls. Ow. Chrono level. Real quick before that happens. There you go, Magus. Hey, thought there might be another fight. There wasn't. Here's another fight. I'm pretty sure we're immune to that. Yeah, I had a sixth sense that was gonna happen. What are you counting down for? You ain't gonna see the end of your own countdown. Die. I was just thinking I should probably have Robo aim for a different enemy than the others, because he has a chance to one-shot almost anything. Like, anything short of a boss fight, he has built into him, he might just one-shot it. Like that. It's best not to waste the damage in the turns if I can help it. Alright, what do we have? Oh yeah, the wall things. Magus, would you kindly fry the system? Oh, they didn't die. That's not good. Darn close, though. See, these ones actually disappeared. Another speed capsule. They're like all in the Omen. Another one of you. Alright, what's this one's gimmick? Forgot Magus moves like that? Hello, frog friend Jams. Yeah, you might be able to tell by the fact Chrono's in my party, but, not the leader, that he's... Magus is probably my favorite character in this game. Oh dear. Alright, don't aim for the bottom one. Got it, just... Oh, I'm not too concerned about that. Dang, Robo, you have a chance to make this, to break this fight, honestly.
Owie.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for it to do. I love him just flying around on the map. I love how broken he is if you give him a gold stud so he can just cast magic infinitely against... Well, against random encounters he's busted, and he can do pretty well. There we go. Oh dear. Well, actually, if that's literally that thing's only course of action, yeah. Not supposed to be able to do that. Oh, the white gemstone. Apparently this was only recently discovered, but Magus is also a character in Chrono Cross. If I'd known when I was playing Chrono Cross, I probably would have picked him and probably missed out on a ton of content because there's not really any hints other than one note that'll appear even if you never recruit him. He's one of 3 possible characters to recruit, and he doesn't look a lot like himself. And apparently he's lost his memory as well, so... who knows what the hell. Alright, what do we have here? What do you want? What are you gonna do? Oh, that's what we have here. That's what you want and what you're gonna do. Remember reading about that? Yeah. Guile just is Janus. There you go, Robo. That's what we're looking for. Signed a character to be Magus, but then they couldn't commit to it, so they made him some other guy. It was like... the design doc, apparently he was always intended to be just an amnesiac Janus, and we even saw the ending they added to the DS Chrono Trigger that makes it clear that Janus lost his memory and wound up somewhere in the Chrono Cross world. They left the letter in. The letter is very... the letter just says, like, it's addressed to, if you know Chrono Cross, this won't be shocking. It's addressed to the character who is Scala. And it's from Luca, and she says, I'm sure Janus is looking out for you. There's a high chance he's right next to you reading over your shoulder. And I was like, what? Wait, is Magus in this game? Where is he? And luckily I had someone in my chat who actually personally knows the person who discovered this fact. They're like, yeah, it's Guile. I was like, what? The guy I didn't pick because I actually couldn't figure out how to? Nikki apparently gives you the most story, and I lucked out picking him by mistake. And apparently, even if you do pick Guile, there's like no hints in-game towards it. Oh, hey, look at that. What, I'm not good enough to clone? Mother, you got some shit to answer for this one.
I know what you have seen. It is your futures that slumber in this hall. Destiny in its essential form.
Or... was that... huh, maybe the reason Magus's future isn't here is because Magus's future is the one that goes to Chrono Cross. And it's kind of divided from the rest of Magus. It's weird.
All the dreams that might have been, all the happiness and sorrow you might have known, your tomorrow as it has been witnessed. The Black Omen transcends time and space, drifting through the all and nothing, waiting for Lavos to awaken. Destiny has led you here, and here you shall remain. Unless you can defeat me and bring down the Omen, there is no future for you.
Well, I can do that.
Come, children, Lavos slumbers. I will guide you into the depths of his dream. Did I say dream? Oh, sorry. I meant, of course, his eternal nightmare.
Ooh, wait, that was on the whole party. Whoop. She can steal MP as well. Robo, now would be a good time to get lucky. You didn't. Like Nikki, and it was cool how he was Marcy's brother. Couldn't really figure out the point of Guile other than being kind of spooky. Either the point is that friggin' he's Janus. He's an amnesiac Janus who doesn't know about it. And there's nothing in the game to hint at it, so I wonder if they even really intended it to be by the end of the game. But no, they left the letter in. So they had to mean it on some level. But it is good to know that my initial reaction of, the hell do you mean Janus is here? Why isn't he in my party? I'd put him in twice if I could. It's the point, but then they didn't really put it in the game, yeah. And you'd have to play the DS version of Chrono Trigger, which granted, a lot of people did play this version. It's one of the most accessible versions. To even get hinted at it, because this version added an ending that alludes to Chrono Cross and alludes to Magus in it. But even then, you might be able to slightly theorize it, because it's like, well, he's got the blue hair, but then again, so does Sergei. Sergei has blue hair and the pink eyes, but they don't really allude to him possibly being from Zeal. Actually, when I first heard it, before someone explained it, I was like, is Sergei actually Magus? Because, like, he's got the hair and the eyes, but he was a child. Is he a reincarnated Janus, maybe? And then I got the explanation, I was like, oh. I probably still should have stuck with Nikki, because he has plot. He's Marcy's brother, and then you meet the alternate Nikki as well, who gets to do plot stuff.
My powers don't seem to work here.
No, your powers were working, we just won anyways.
Ah, but I've a better idea. I can feed you to the Mammon Machine. You'll be made one with the Omen, Lavos, and me.
Don't know about that one, Chief. Attack sacrifice to increase defense. Magic sacrifice to increase attack. Honestly, Chrono doing this is just probably keeping us alive. There you go, Robo. There we go. This is one of the things I love about old RPGs. They're like, you know what? Let's let our players break the game, and if they have a problem with it, they can simply choose not to use the items that let them do it. And, it's actually... both games that really let you do this that I love a bunch are this one, specifically this version lets you do it, because that item for Robo does not exist in original Chrono Trigger. And then in Attack of the Saiyans, there's an item combo that's just disgusting. You maggots. You're lucky you said that with an M.
I am the queen who shall rule for all eternity at Lavos' side. You will not stand in my way.
Are you trying to fuck Lavos? Is that where the eggs came from?
Ew. This lady nasty. Fool. No thing, no life can last forever. You are deceived. A pitiable plight. One deserving of mercy, at least. I will put an end to all of this. Accursed prophet. Do not think I have forgotten your transgression at the Ocean Palace.
Did you forget I'm also your son?
I didn't forget, I just don't give a shit.
So long as we're on the same page about that.
You shall pay for it now with your life.
I think you do have to take out the hands first. Just not with physical attacks on that hand, at least. No, just don't attack that hand. Or either hand, maybe. Bye, Magus. Yeah, I got plenty of these still. Hey, at least even, like, Guile with nothing is still apparently better than Pierre, who genuinely does actually nothing. See how that pans out. Okay, nothing happens, then just punch the face. A six-sided star with rainbow bubbles. Heavenly Gate. Owie. Robo, now would be a great time to get lucky. Nah, no luck. Halation. Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. I do not like that as a mechanic. Not huge on that either. More and more characters were added to the game. Developers felt it would have been too difficult to represent Magus' story well among the sea of other characters. So they decided no character would have a story at all. Gal's backstory was removed and he gained his own identity as a mystifying traveler. According to the wiki, really a pity. Yeah, it's a pity. They decided no character would have a story really at all, frankly. Like 90% of the characters do genuinely nothing. It's really disappointing because, again, Magus is my favorite character in Chrono Trigger. There we go. Didn't even get Robo getting lucky.
How dare you vermin hound my steps? Oh, almighty Lavos, lend me your power.
Regardless, Guile is the same as Magus in appearance and behavior. Fiercely handsome, interesting, intelligent, good-natured, eloquent, and prone to having a bit of fun. He's still a great guy to have in party. I mean, he's still probably interesting, and when I eventually get around to Chrono Trigger New Game Plus, where I'm planning to take all the alternate routes, I'm definitely gonna pick him up. I'm gonna do all the weird shit to try to alter Chrono Cross in my New Game Plus.
At last, Lavos stirs. Before him, you are as grist before the wheel. But I shall attain immortality.
Lavos theme. And Lavos is waking up 12,000 years early. That can't be good for the planet. Lavos enters attack mode. Yeah, this is special version of Lavos. You only get to fight like this. You don't go through Omen, you just go to Phase 1 Lavos, which is way less interesting. I'm pretty sure the Omen was added for this version of the game as well. Or maybe it was added for the PlayStation version. Anywho, because I despise not being allowed to save here, I'll make my own. The thing is, you're going essentially through a boss rush, but they maintain the stats of their old selves. Lavos changes attack modes. It gives you a little hint to which one it's spitting out here. Destroy these for some breathing room. And just conk Lavos on the head. Break down, break down. Was it? That works. Changes attack mode. To that thing. Yeah. Change attack modes. Yeah, Masa and Mune's fusion. But I don't think it's called Masamune. I don't remember this one having a particular gimmick either. I have to watch this game through again. There's so much stuff you just don't remember. I've got all the VODs of my original playthrough up if you want to watch there. New Game Plus... Actually, I've got VODs of most of my New Game Plus up by now, too. I think just this one I'm missing. So if you're looking for someone to just listen to about the story, I'll be there. You'll also hear me get mad about Chrono Cross's story while playing New Game Plus here. Because I finished Chrono Cross right before going back to this, because I needed to remind myself why things are great. Right, you've stolen his power, but also his weakness. His music still slaps. Alright, who are you this time? You're Magus. Alright, for specifically this fight, switch in Frog. Make sure he's got his stuff on. Masamune, Champion Badge. Prismatic Helm, Dragon Armor. Here, switch to Guardian Helm. Frog! That's right. This is the ultimate anti-Magus team. Frog and... there you go, that's it. I should have known you'd be, happy for that. Frog, 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 Frog. I love Frog. I think he's great, too. Frog also gets to be really strong in the latest game. He starts to fall off because Masamune's damage just can't keep up at one point. And then you get the Masamune upgraded and suddenly he's a monster again. Forget, is that the one thing he's weak to is what he uses right away? Or is it the one thing he's not weak to? Let's check right here, because Magus can check on himself. Okay, it becomes the one thing he's not weak to. So yeah, Magus plus Frog kind of ruins Magus. There we go. Hey, this is, what's funny about this is it lets me use Magus for all the boss fights where he's not in the party. Because God knows I'd use him in every fight I could. Alright, Frog, you did your gimmick. Now for Robo's gimmick. That gimmick specifically, yes. Yeah, that's still the gimmick. We weren't getting a lot of those. I'm glad they suddenly started popping out. 3 in a row, Robo. Jesus. Ah, this asshole. Don't worry, I've got the means to deal with him as well. Alright, magic team. Get ready to magic the fuck out of him. Yeah, like that. Honestly, I probably could have just had Magus do that, and then Robo and Chrono could have finished him off. But I have such bad memories of this fight specifically. This was, I think, the one of only a few fights in Chrono Trigger that I just didn't enjoy. Because I didn't like, well, the main strategy is you just dump all of your AoE spells on it until it dies, and there's not really a better way to do it than that. And now, I think it's just regular Lavos. Sure is. Bye, regular Lavos. That's what Robo's for. Mission accomplished. You pulled your weight. You deserve to be a little tired, Robo. I detect even more powerful life force within Lavos' shell. I will sever the wick of your life's candle, Lavos. I like how, Magus doesn't have a landing sound because he floats, while Robo has a really loud one because he's very heavy. That's attention to detail. According to my sensors, we are close to the core. There is no turning back now. Just be all topped off before we try this. Now let me double check something, because this fight is very difficult. I'll admit, I'm way, way stronger than the last time I did it, and I've got Robo's broken ass with me as well. Lavos boss battle. Okay, yeah, this robot's broken, but not in the usual way a robot's broken. Yeah. Yeah, he's broken in the fun way. Also, love, as you approach, the heartbeat sound speeds up and speeds up. And then it stops all at once. At last you meet your end, Lavos. Amazing. It possesses the DNA of every organism that has ever dwelt on this planet. This is a completely original idea, and it doesn't even look visually similar to something that might also have a similar concept. Not even a little. Hang on. I don't think it has particular immunities, so... You know what, Robo? Try. Good job, Robo. The left arm has more HP than the right one. Like, and it's not by a small amount either. Robo, you are killing it today. Oh, wow. You are absolutely throwing hands here, Robo. Robo MVP. Alright, now it's time for Trixie Lavoses. There you are. That was Lavos's goal. To get its ass kicked. Da-da-da. You see exactly how to do this. This is actually very, very difficult. Let's just make an extra state. Completely separate, in case I don't do this right. Storing and analyzing the genetic code of every creature on the planet. He aimed to use it all to induce self-evolution into the ultimate form of life. His offensive capabilities are incalculable. My sensors are overheating. We were but sown for him to reap all of humanity. Or rather, all life on this planet.
At last, our final meeting. Your life ends here.
Yeah. How does this work again? Bonk. So yeah, you see the one in the center with all the, you know, everything to it? Yeah, that one's not the real Lavos. It's, the pod on the right there. That's the real one. It's Lavos' tricksy ways. I, destroyed these ones first to try to protect myself. Actually, I think you just have to destroy the left one first. Yeah, that's right. Preparing Resurrect, defense down. Dream Reaver, ultimate magical attack. Let's see how well that works out for you. Revive Lavos pods, dang. Yeah, you gotta kill the pod. Because that one will just make it absorb all elemental damage and let its defenses be really high. Honestly, I can probably do this. More damage. Eat this, you lavo shit. Haha. If Robo's not critting, he's really not hitting. Defense restored. Well, we get lucky, Robo will just ignore it. Lowers its defenses. Good. Prepare to die, you tricksy shit. There we go. Ha ha, fuck you, Lavos. That was way easier than last time. I didn't have a 30 to 40% chance to just deal the damage cap to you once every few seconds last time. And I think we had way weaker equipment in general. But I've beaten Lavos twice now. Fuck you, Lavos. Fuck you. CHRONO! 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 You, wake up and get your wretched body out of bed. Yeah, Your stay of execution has been withdrawn. You will accompany us to the castle now where we will carry out your sentence. Ah, this is some grade A bullshit. We've been searching high and low for you, Chrono. Where did you take my daughter?
Daddy, no. Chrono hasn't done a thing.
My daughter says Chrono has done nothing. What do you think of that, Chancellor?
If I may speak freely, Your Grace, I think your daughter is quite clearly delusional. Chrono's deeds have impacted the entire kingdom. The Chancellor, too? What's the matter with you? Please just listen. There's a reason I've been gone. You see, we had to...
Save the future? Yeah, we're fucking with you.
What?
You saved the future and taught us what it is to have hope. How are you here? You defeated Magus's troops and restored peace to the realm in the year 600.
Chrono beat Reptites.
What the hell is happening? Why are you all here? Luca, you brought them here, didn't you? How? I thought the max it could support at a time was 3. I suppose these 3... No, it's still... You undertook quite a daunting mission. These past and future members of our line told me all about it. Huh. Yeah, I forgot about that. Supposedly, Ayla is actually the distant ancestor of Marla, and by extension, probably Scala as well. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Which means she's also an ancestor of Magus, though Magus clearly isn't an ancestor of Marla. And I guess the future old guy is part of their line, too. Members of our line? These people are my ancestors and descendants? Here I was fussing about rules when you were off protecting our kingdom and the life of the entire planet. Yeah, don't you feel dumb. I believe a victory parade is in order. Tonight we celebrate you, the hero who saved the world. Now, Nadia, why don't you go and enjoy the last night of the fair?
Yay!
Come along with Chrono, our hero. Come along with Princess Nadia, home safe at last. May Guardia prosper for another 1,000 years. Let the Moonlight Parade begin. Ah, yeah, I forgot you can take control whenever you want of that, or else they'll just keep going forever. Nothing better than a toast under the stars. Chrono, have a sip. You're the hero today. Honey, don't just be a sack of potatoes. Dance with me. Yeah, because we saved her. Oh, Chrono, the king says you saved the future. To think, my daughter's own best friend. Wait till I tell my friends. Yeah, so Lara's there because we actually saved Lara. Can't believe it. They say you saved the world. Still, I do wish you would spend a little more time around the house. Terribly troublesome having no one around to look after the pets. I've still never done the multiple cats thing, because it just doesn't interest me. I don't suspect there'll be much need for weapons anymore. No, it's still the world. Trust me, you need weapons. My days as a smith may be at an end. Also, there's other things to make as a smith than weaponry. Metal is kind of just useful. Looking up at that beautiful sky, it's hard to be worried about something like that. My boy, this peace is what all true warriors strive for. How are y'all hiding in those sparkles? Of course, all exits are blocked off except the one they want you to use.
Well, everyone, this is it.
The time of parting is upon us at last.
The gauge is growing weak now that Lavos is gone. Gotta say our goodbyes before the gate closes for good.
You're all leaving?
Chrono's strong. Marla's strong too. Ayla, have fun.
Ayla very clearly a human, long before humans are supposed to exist, but sequel will act like Ayla wasn't true human because only human exist after Lavos. This demean Ayla's character. Yeah, that's my big thing about Chrono Cross. They really put in, you know, these very clearly look exactly like and act like humans with a fairly primitive language and primitive technology. No, those didn't count as humans because Lavos made humans. It's like, fucking... It is a shit retcon to make your story make sense. You have to retcon in a way that demeans a character for your new story to make sense. Maybe your new story is not going to be good. Like the sequel to The Phantom of the Opera. Look it up, it's real. If you know anything about Phantom of the Opera, you know it's tragic, but it's how it has to be. And then the sequel backtracks on all of it to... Fuck, I don't know, wish fulfillment? It's shit. It's shit.
You're my distant ancestor, so you better have strong, healthy kids or I'll be in trouble.
Load up, the sequel did not seem interesting. The thing is, Chrono Cross is a very interesting game. And it was very fascinating to play in a lot of places. But then, like, honestly, there was one thing about the combat that if I'd known probably would have made things a lot easier in a lot of places. I didn't realize I could switch characters whenever I wanted by just pressing left and right. Like, so long as they had stamina, they could act whenever they want. Oh, the Phantom sequel. Okay, no. You love Chrono Cross? I probably was too harsh on Chrono Cross's combat. I feel like I'm fairly harsh on what it does as a sequel to Chrono Trigger, though. I feel like I'm fair on that front. I was probably unfair on some of the combat encounters. Like... no worry. Ayla, much energy. Kino not have pelvis. Kino need new pelvis soon. Help Kino.
Yeah, she does.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Kino dumb! Ayla, go now.
Just chuck him in. Another thing I think I'm fair to Chrono Cross about is... In Chrono Trigger, the big thing was every single party member is super important and feels so tied into the story, and in Chrono Cross, I think 4 total party members feel important and tied into the story, and one of them is the player. And then there's Nikki, who you have a chance not to get, and who also kind of unties himself from the story basically after you get him, but he's still really useful even after then, so I used him a lot. And then there's Kid and Harla, who you never have at the same time. And who also turn out to be the same character, but split, sort of. She's the Moon Dragon, but she's also Scala, but... oh, fucking no. That was also weird and confusing. But to be fair, weird and confusing lore is not a point against anything. I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. I have no right to argue about the questionability of that. Exuberant folk. And to think we may have all descended from them. Well, your majesty, Queen Leonie awaits. We too should take our leave. Frog? I've always felt farewells were best kept brief. You're right. Who needs words? You know it's a happy ending when the princess kisses the frog. So, you're going to search for Scala? Of course, Magus says nothing. Luca, I will keep working hard in the future. What's wrong, Luca? Aren't you going to say goodbye to Robo? So, you realized... Realize what? Robo was born in a bleak future. When we defeated Lavos, we changed history. The world will never be ruined now. Robo may not exist in the new future. Haha, do not be ridiculous. The new future will certainly have a place for me. Darn it, Robo, don't pretend you don't care when you're really sad, it just makes things worse. You are the one who taught me to consider the feelings of others in that manner, Luca. I am grateful for that. Don't cry, Luca. I'm sure Robo will still be built in the new future. I have nothing to say, I'm old. Goodbye. Caution, oil has occluded my vision sensors. Sight diminished. You remember that talk we had? I guess that's actually Magus going into... Probably where he ends up going is the secret extra boss fight I did earlier. So this Magus... So I suppose the Magus who helps that Magus doesn't get caught in this time loop? Maybe? Or maybe he still does it, so it's a forever time loop, and Magus is a bit of an idiot because he has to save himself, his future self, every time. You mean about whether our lives flash by before we die? Yeah, I get the feeling that Entity is finally at rest too. Yes, I feel it too. It's awfully easy to mess things up traveling through time. We should probably dismantle the Epoch, shouldn't we? Never be able to see any of the others again, though. You naughty thing, come back here! See, Chrono, pets run away when you don't feed them. Yeah, 'cause I didn't. Hey, come back here. Oh, no. Chrono, that gate will never open again. Well, looks like we have no choice but to go after them. Go after them, but the gate's already... Luca, you don't mean... We still have a time machine. Yeah. Oh, there you are, Princess. His Grace is looking for you. I'm happy, you know. Now there's no reason for you to be running off anymore. Would you believe we've found a new reason? I have a gift for you, Nadia, to commemorate this day. We need balloons to move the damn thing. This is Nadia's bell. It will ring out across the land. Pretty, isn't it? Nadia, could you and... Where did everyone go? Could someone please lend me a hand? Thanks for the gift, but I have places to be. Yeah, made just in time. Shall I fire a few off? No, Tavon, not now. Actually, I could really use your... Yeah. Yeah. It's Chrono Trigger. It's the same ending I got the first time, but... Character design Akira Toriyama. That's why I decided to stream all these. Yes, I definitely... I don't think I've ever not saved Chrono when playing this game. It's just... I suppose the only reason I do it would be to get on a save file where I get an ending without him. It becomes... I suppose it kind of becomes easier to not save him the more you play the game. Though he ends up really strong because of that sword I gave him. It's hard to get, but once you have it, he's absurd. Yeah, that's Chrono Trigger, one of the best RPGs ever. Like, I don't think anyone wants to try to debate against that. Aw. Robo and his little robot friend. In the future, they are still there, we see. Magus just flying on top of a mountain. He's like, oh, they're doing that. Alright, I'm off. So yeah, there's always Chrono Trigger. And heck, maybe at some point I'll try to go back and do the, you can, like, you really can, like, almost immediately... I forgot to tell people I was going live on my Discord. Whoops. Ah, whatever, I guess. Maybe at some point I'll come back to this again and do the New Game Plus Plus and try to do the beat Lavos basically immediately ending. That one's tricky because you have to solo it with Chrono. And I think he'd have to essentially be max level to do it well. Maybe I'll try to do that at some point. Maybe not. It was nice coming back to Chrono Trigger after having beaten it once. Because it's still so good no matter how many times I do it. Probably so long as I don't try to play it in perpetuity. I'm sure if I only played this game I'd get sick of it, but... if I give myself a break like this, or wait until something really pisses me off. What a good soundtrack. What a good everything about this game. The soundtrack, the art, the gameplay. The writing, all the characters. Like, I would just say there's a few specific boss fights that piss me off, but at the end of the day, it's a video game. That's gonna be any game. And on some level, you want them to piss people off. The end. Here we go. I'm pretty sure these animations were made for the PlayStation version, which is why they look so compressed on the DS. Chrono looks especially Dragon Questy in this outfit, with a friggin' thing on his head. Put it on. There's our man. Back to his human form. I think that's supposed to be Melchior. He's missing a bit of red to his outfit, but... Woo! There's a mini robo Luca made. Having fun? Yeah, we're watching the ending. Ah, yeah. I do remember this. There's Kid. I think the implication they wanted to give here was that, Magus probably found this version of her and sent her to Luca. Is like, this is the person I can trust most. Or at least this era is where I can probably trust them the most, and I'll try to put it somewhere they'll meet. I think that's what I'm supposed to infer. There's Kid, and here's the Kid Napper. Basically. Yep. Toei for the animation. And we watched this earlier, too. Yeah, I don't think there'll ever be another game like Chrono Trigger. Especially now with Toriyama's passing. I'm sure there'll be games that want to pay homage to it. Good music, yeah. Good everything. This art. It's weird, that snowy area, the only place I can think of that would be is, like, Death Mountain, where Chrono wouldn't be. You can tell which characters Toriyama probably designed first. He probably had Chrono and Marla right out the gate, and then Frog real soon afterwards. Because you see Frog in a lot of this promotional gear. too. You always see Chrono, but Frog is very prevalent. Like, there's Ayla, whose character is... Ayla, whose character I feel is really diminished by the retcon they make in Chrono Cross. They essentially just say she wasn't a real person. Everyone always knows Toriyama for his Dragon Ball designs. Fewer people realize just how much he loved mechas. 18's scrap design is Ayla? Kind of. Like, she looks kind of... I think the reason he scrapped that 18 design was because it looked too much like Launch. But, Ayla has the Launch hair, still. But she kind of has an 18 face. Like, she's got those eyes. Then again, that implies Toriyama remembered that Launch existed at all, which is unlikely. Complete the game, ending 1 beyond time. Technically, that's 3 clear counts because of the thing. I didn't save that one because I still wanted to go for the normal ending for time. And one more time. I imagine I will come back to this game again some distant day. Maybe I'll do a normal run, maybe I'll really try to do the solo Chrono ending, because that's actually pretty hard to get. You need Chrono basically max level to solo Lavos, and that's tricky. And that probably would be just like 1 video's worth of effort to actually do the fight still. What's interesting is, in the animations they did, a lot of the time they gave Ayla a club, even though she fights completely unarmed at all times. I mean, Luca is basically just Bulma with glasses. Like, I think he's drawn Bulma in that kind of armor before. And Chrono... Did Tapion exist yet? Because I have difficulty remembering when Wrath of the Dragon was. It probably had to have been, right? Because GT was already out by this point. It's like, red-haired swordsman, but I'll give him a katana this time. Rocket punch. Here's something that never happens, because Frog's not part of the party when you fight this guy, but I love seeing the cross slash like that. It's clear these animations aren't meant to be taken literally. They're just fun. Chrono Trigger. I bet watching those on the PS1 was a lot more fun, because higher resolution. DS only had so much resolution to spare. Yeah. Or was 95 when the first one came out and 99 was the PS1 version? Even then, it still could be... I don't know. But that's Chrono Trigger. I'm happy people are here. I'm happy so much to anyone who watched it again. I was happy to play it again, especially after Chrono Cross rubbed me the wrong way with that story. And I think, whoop, we don't need to watch this in perpetuity. I think that's just gonna have to do it for Chrono Trigger here for a long time, because that's twice I've beaten it now. I'll come back, I'm sure. I love this game too much to leave it alone. But there'll be other stuff in the interim. I probably won't play it a third time for the Toriyama tribute, because I think that's gotta end soonish. But I think I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye.